So what is Enable? They're probably best known for making kids superheroes with 3D printed hands. But Enable does more than provide themed prosthetics to children worldwide. We use digital fabrication to create and 3D print a wide variety of assistive devices. Fingers, hands, arms, bionics, and task-specific devices to help anyone. We create curricular materials for educating people about limb differences in both formal and informal environments. We conduct academic research to assess creations and guide rapid prototyping of new devices. We match makers, teachers, engineers, and artists with the people who can benefit from their expertise. We deliver devices to some of the most hard-to-reach areas of the world, and it's all done open source for anyone to contribute. In this brief video, you'll see a small fraction of the projects being undertaken in support of Enable. You'll see some insight into future designs and development by volunteers, and you'll even see some of the extent that enablers go to deliver prosthetics all over the world. For every creation you see in this video, there are thousands of Enable volunteers doing equally amazing work. So please join us on our Enable Hub and help us give the world a helping hand.
Okay, how brave are you? Can you drink? Look at that.
To idle, and then when I wave in, it gestures, and back to idle.
How awesome is that?
I'm so excited.
Fist bump.
Yes, and virtual
And
fist
virtual
bump.
fist.
Yes.
That holds the motors and everything in there, and it actually
Yep.
says it on the top. But then I did the arm, and then all the casing in here as well.
Can you pick up baby toys?
I can. So I have a turtle right here.
All right, yeah, there you go. Give us a hang time. Nice.
So once you decide you'd like to be a volunteer with Enable, you want to visit enablingthefuture.org, a wonderful website run by Jen Owen, one of the founders of the whole Enable movement. Now, if you'd like to get involved by talking to other volunteers and working with them, that's where you click on the Get Involved link, and that'll take you to our Enable Hub. So the Enable Hub is where you sign up to be an official volunteer and can start interacting with all the other enablers around the world. We have a nice splash page that tells you exactly how to do everything that you need to do to become a certified Enable volunteer and to perhaps form your own Enable chapter. The basic steps that you'll want to do. You'll want to find a device to print first and submit as proof that you can assemble an Enable prosthetic. We have a page of all the different Enable devices that we use. Has lots of information about how to do sizing, how to create designs, how to submit designs, and then we have the approved designs with links to STL files. Once you've picked a device to print, you want to print and assemble it, and you want to submit it to get a badge. A digital badge will be your proof that you know how to make a specific device. And once you know how to make specific devices, then you can actually start visiting our matching system. That's called Enable Web Central. And Enable Web Central is where you can go to access cases. So you can find people in your local area that need devices, or you can find cases that maybe you have the particular set of skills that would be helpful towards designing new devices that don't exist. And all of that information is contained right here on this Enable Volunteer Start page. So while there are a huge variety of links that you can visit on this Enable Hub, two in particular that I want to point out, we have the Enable Alliance. And the Enable Alliance has a great call for tests section, which contains well-developed lesson plans that you can implement right in your classes immediately. So once you've printed an Enable device, you can have your students actually testing them and contributing data to help us improve Enable designs. And then second, you want to notice that there's the Enable Forum. And this forum is where you go when you want to talk and communicate and interact with other enablers. You can ask questions, you can post the cool things that you're doing, and interact with the thousands of other Enable volunteers worldwide. If you have any questions, you can find me on the Discord, or you can find links to all of this information in the video description.